If you're in the middle of a command in dCAD, let's take the erase command. So we'll say modify and erase. The prompt says select objects. Quite often it's difficult to select an object, especially where things are very crowded. Do experiment with the options in the select drop-down. So if I pick select by polygon and roll in here, I can set up a polygon around an object that might be crowded, it might be difficult to select, and right click, and I've done it. Do try select by text. I've put a piece of very small text called 2-man in this drawing, so I'll go and I can search for it. Okay, one object selected, okay, and it goes right to find that very small piece of text which is in the middle of a very large rock. This is a plan for a layout of some paving, and that's going to be a 2-man rock. And so these various select options are important. You can assign user data to objects. You can select by layer, select as we just did by text, and clear the selection. I wouldn't bother too much with selecting. Let's clear it, selecting by rectangle. Perhaps this is an appropriate time to say, if you said modify and erase, of course you can set a rectangle like so, and everything inside the rectangle gets selected. Hold the Shift key down and click. That removes one object that was inadvertently selected. Don't forget that if you set a rectangle in the opposite direction, it becomes a crossing window, and you select everything that happens to cross the window. Whereas when we went in the other direction, we did an inclusive window. So playing with those select options can be quite useful. It's worth mentioning the select by polyline. It can be very handy. Select by polyline. All I need to do is draw a polyline like so across those entities that I wish to select. Anything that happened to cross those polylines gets selected. That's really, really useful.